Okay, hey everybody. If y'all don't know, my name is Desskay, and today we are talking about the EIDL, okay? What is it? I know y'all heard about that 10K, that, oh my God, who wants this 10K to drop in the account? Bow. Okay, so boom. One, yes, it's a grant. Two, yes, it's a loan. So let's get into the details, and I just want this to be short and sweet and to the point because I literally wanted to know, like, how can I get this 10K? Like, who won't want this money? So come on, let's get into it. So the SBA, Small Business Administration, describes this program, the EIDL, which is, I got my notes right here, y'all, because listen, it's the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. And the grant part comes in with the emergency advance. So the grant is the emergency advance part, okay? Keep that in mind. So the SBA describes this program to be for any small business with 500 employees or less, sole proprietors, independent contractors, self-employed people, and private nonprofit organizations, okay? So, do you qualify if you drive Uber? Do you qualify if you drive Lyft, do Instacart, DoorDash? If you are, working in a salon, essentially you're still independent contracting, barberas, people that have employees that they, need to pay, stuff like that. Do you qualify? Yes, you do. Do you qualify if you make YouTube videos? Yes, you do. So, what do you need in order to get this 10K, right? So let's be clear. They say that this is, again, the emergency advance. The grant is going to give you up to $10,000, and it does not have to be $10,000. It can be $1,000. So they can give you $1,000 to $10,000, and that part is supposed to go to the grant, and it is an advance on the EIDL loan that you obviously basically can't say, yeah, I basically do need this loan, and the loan can exceed 10K, okay? So the loan can be 30,000, the loan can be 108,000. Listen, I have seen people say like, oh my God, I took the loan for $84,000, but at the end of the day, they're still getting the advance of the 10K. And once you go back and show the receipts and say, okay, this is what I did with my advancement money, then it qualifies into a grant. And let me get into details because that might have been a little confusing. Basically, what I have researched and all my collections of research that I have done from talking to people, looking at a whole bunch of YouTube videos, and all through Google and stuff like that. Basically, you apply for it through the COVID-19 relief.sba.gov website. I'm going to drop the link below, okay? And you're going to basically click all these boxes to verify your eligibility. Then boom, you're going to get in, and then you say what you want to go for or what are you applying as. Basically, you apply for this loan, and then at the end of the application, you're going to say, yes, I would like the advancement of $10,000. Now listen, the only way you're going to get $10,000 is if, and only if, you put that you have 10 employees or more. So it's $1,000 per employee. Okay, now I know you're like, okay, but I'm my only employee, so does that mean that I have 0 employees? No, you count yourself as an employee, so therefore you're eligible to get a $1,000 advancement. It's going to come in a loan form. Okay, it's still going to be a loan initially, but then once you show the receipts and show your paperwork and say, okay, this is what I used that $1,000 for, then it becomes forgivable. Okay, so let me give you another example. If you have 12 employees, you can put 12 employees down, but that does not mean you're getting $12,000 advancement. That does not mean that $12,000 is that grant. The grant is up to 10K, so therefore, they're gonna give you the $10,000. Now, if you do not have that paperwork, then you stuck with a loan. Okay, so the only way you get the grant is if you show the documentation. So now, okay, boom, I got the loan. What's going on with the loan? Y'all, this loan. So this loan has a 30-year term with a 3.75 interest rate. That is a amazing loan to me. And the nonprofits, the private nonprofits, 2.75 interest rate for 30 years. Okay? So I feel like this is a really good loan. Like, you do not come across this. Like, this is crazy. This is good. You know, this is good for a lot of people because some small businesses have been severely affected by what's going on in the world today. So therefore, if this benefits you, then go apply for it. You know, like I said, I'm going to drop the link down below, so go apply. But I just feel like I just needed to make this video because I was just like, oh my God, we can get a free $10,000. Oh my gosh. But sad to say, y'all, it is a loan. But however, like I said, that's a good loan. And if you verified, you know, you have your documentations and stuff like that, regardless if you get $1,000 of the advancement or up to the $10,000, either way, I mean, it could possibly still turn into a grant, which is forgivable. Like, you won't have to pay the grant back. Okay, you will not have to pay the grant back. You will have to pay the loan back if you can't provide the documentation and stuff like that. If you can't provide the documentation, me, I'm so good on loans. I have enough loans, okay? So I'm not gonna take it. However, it's a very amazing loan, and they don't want you using it to basically cover loss of sales and stuff like that. So they want you to pay debts that are already fixed and any bills that should have been paid but could not have been paid because you were affected and impacted, you know, negatively financially from this, what's going on in the world. So yeah. Also, let me see, they saying if you get denied for like the loan or the entire thing, you won't be able to get the grant either. So I'm not sure how, you know, that will work. There are other different programs that you can apply for, like the PPP, and also you can always try again. So if you enter the wrong information, you definitely should be able to reach out to the SBA, call or email them back if, you know, you get the email of, okay, why you get denied and stuff. So just reach out, tell them like, hey, I did input something wrong, and correct yourself. Also, this is important. Your small business must have been operational by January 31st, 2020. So unfortunately, if you started your small business in February, no, you don't qualify. So yeah, but I just thought it was really interesting topic because people was definitely making it seem like this was free money, and it's not free money. So yeah, again, I don't know what could happen if you lie on this application, but obviously, listen, I'm not for messing with the government and their monies and trying to scam them, because no, I'm good on that, because they can mess up and they can, you know, overpay you and it'd be okay. But yeah, they overpaid you, but they're gonna want their money back, and you somehow in the wrong because they overpaid you. So y'all just be careful with that, and understand again that yes, this is a grant up to 10K. However, this grant, it only can turn into a grant if you show that documentation, and the loan for, you know, the advancement loan up to 10K becomes forgivable, which turns into a grant. So a lot of people are saying like, well, I got the loan, but I didn't get the grant. But essentially, you did get the advancement, you did get the grant. You just have to provide that documentation, and that if you got 10K, then that entire 10K can become forgivable if you show that documentation. If you got 10K and then later on, I guess they deposited 25K because you accepted a loan of that much, you know, like 35,000, then only 10,000 of that is forgivable, not the rest. Okay, so basically, like I said, I'm gonna drop that link below. I hope this cleared up any questions that y'all had, because I was definitely confused and I was really like thirsty for answers, because I'm like, what? Like, free money? Because who? Because I would like free money too. But let's be real. This is America. Nothing is really free in life. So yeah. Anyways, I hope y'all stay safe. I hope this video helped you guys out. And be sure to like this to get this in the algorithm of YouTube. See you, cousins. Until next time.